There is no win-win in any of this. And so Bossman has been dragged several times. And that's why I came to this TikTok. I wouldn't have even been here in the first place. They drag him. Oh, you do this. I said to Bossman, please stop going to platform. Just stay on one platform and just do your thing. 2 a.m., this guy is not sleeping. 3 a.m., 4 a.m., he's running for justice for Mohbad. What is it? He's crying more than the bereaved. But he's trying. He's doing what he needs to do. We have to understand that not everybody can even come out and comport themselves and say certain things. Some of us are just, I don't know the word. I learned a very big word here. Even though I speak some Yoruba, there's some that I don't know. The alabosi. I had to ask, what's alabosi? Somebody explained what alab. I said, good. That's what we're saying. Actually, if somebody, even if Bossman or K-Cram makes a mistake here, I won't say anything. I'll call them behind. Hey, guy, you shouldn't have done this, Let's do a damage control. Same thing we do for Baba Mohbad and others. Let's do a damage control. Come out. And the most important thing is we're looking for justice. Eyes on the prize. Please. I've never seen so much hatred, so much anger and jealousy flying on the street of TikTok over what?
What price is it?
Over what?
$89.
You talk of accountability is a problem. You talk at some point. I said I'm not going to talk about certain things anymore. I'm not going to bring. You guys knew the issue. They dragged Bossman, but the truth is there. The truth has always been there. But just because we want things to reign, peace to reign, we let go. Let it go. Let's not talk about it. Let's move on. And stop the distraction. Let's go. Let's move on. But people are becoming disgruntled elements on the street of TikTok. You're trying to remove your eyes from that side, and they're still becoming a thorn on your flesh. Is anybody going to fight this war alone? No, that was why we went to Brekete. That was why Baba went to Brekete. Nobody can fight this war alone. It's a war.
They still don't have the idea we actually made Baba to go to Brekete.
At all. They don't know.
They don't know. It's not to just sit on your platform and make noise and shout from here to tomorrow. There are a lot of things that take place. One person will come and tell you it doesn't matter if this person is not doing. Of course, God will raise somebody else to fight justice for Mohbad.
What about this?
God will raise somebody. If you choose not to, God will raise somebody to fight for justice for Mohbad. But we're getting to the point where it's so enough is enough. Stop ganging up against innocent people who truly want to look for this justice. Do you think it's easy? And then we have to to deal with, I want to please this person, I want to please this person, I want to please this person, I want to please this person. At the end of the day, what are we doing truly? Are we truly looking for justice? Are the people capable of doing it? Capability is what we're talking about. Accountability and being fast on things is what we're talking about here. I said I won't say anything about this because if I continue, I will continue. And yes, I want alabosi. Alabosi. What is this? At some point I was like, oh, you people, oh, wow, I didn't know you guys were looking for the job as, I didn't know. Is there a job in all of this? Is there something, is it a thing of I have to be proud, I want to be a publicist, or, let's fire him, let's deal with him, what is this for crying out loud? Let the guy breathe. Let him breathe. Traitors, let him breathe. Alabosis, let him breathe. We're done. If you want to be the spokesperson for Baba Mohbad, come out and be the spokesperson. Who cares? As long as you are leading us to the right direction. You want to be the publicist, you want to be the lawyer, you want to carry on the title, please do it. I'm tired of, you are on this person's team. You're on the other one's team. You show up at Yekudi's platform. You're not showing up here. You are with this person. You're not. I used to see you on that person. You're not with me. What is this for crying out loud? What is this? And you go about, you cook a story and believe in the story and pour it to the public and infuse them with lies. I'm done being nice, If you come out with lies, I'm going to bring your lies out and rub it in your face. Or rather on your face. It's unbelievable. I'm tired.
Ediran, please take it easy, please. Please.
My sister will fight there and come on the street and come and fight.
Please.
We're afraid of people that will drag us, and we're still being dragged by our own people.
See, let me tell you, Lady Ram. You see that day, right? One day was asking Mr. Muiwa. Mr. Muiwa said, everybody is for spokesperson for Mubad. I didn't see that man say something bad there to offend Mr. Gorebsi. So I don't know what he hear, because I was there that day. He's trying to defend this man because people keep asking him questions. They was asking Mr. Muiwa questions, so it's kind of like he's trying to know what to say. So he didn't. Then yeah, Mr. Gorebsi, I'm here.
And it was a different place.
Mr. Muiwa messed up. The
But he
reason
didn't
why.
mention your name.
Wait.
Hold on.
Our choice of word is very important. What we use, please, K-Crown. The thing I know
All
you're
right.
very offended by what
Let me-
is going on.
Let me
but
tell you, Mr. Gorebsi. No, let me tell you.
Up.
He's trying to defend you because many people was asking him that
He did
question.
not
Let me
defend
say
me.
this.
No.
I think you mix his name
Hold
up
on.
with Rexy. It's Prince
Hold
K-Crown
on.
we're supposed to say.
Yeah,
Now-
Prince K-Crown, yes. Prince
Why?
K-Crown.
Yes.
Why I said
He's trying to defend you
why I
that
said-
day, to be honest. If you listen to that man that day, he's trying to defend you because everybody wants to know. Because,
Hold on.
they keep asking him questions.
Now the thing
I
is,
was there.
yeah, the
Queen
thing is,
Treasure.
I wasn't there,
Queen
right?
Treasure. Queen Treasure.
K-Crown,
Queen
you
Treasure.
want to continue? That's
But
fine.
I'm listening to you, please.
Queen Treasure.
Yeah, my brother.
Now, that day that you are talking about, do you know that that is the second time that thing is going to be happening to me?
I don't know. Me,
That is-
only that day I was
Okay,
there,
good.
so...
Now, what now? They asked him a question. It's a direct question. The controversy has been going
Are you
on.
a Baba's, spokesperson? He's trying to defend you because everybody wants to know.
So why
Okay.
did he give him why didn't he give a straight answer?
But I think the way he gives the answer is matured way for him to answer them.
Not a much.
That
By
is, it's not like I'm defending him.
You are actually by telling, okay, hold
No,
on.
I swear to you, my brother. See, me, I'm not kind of person go here talking because I can listen. I don't I can choose to not
Wait.
tell you.
Hold on.
K-Crown,
It's a yes or no thing.
K-Crown, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hold on.
I've been screaming. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Please, it's difficult for me because it's hard for me to hear you.
We can hear you.
Thank you. I don't want this to look like Mr. Muiwa is being dragged. Please, because it's beginning to look like that. Okay?
You know what? Because they too was waiting for him to speak out. So the way they come to the question, that man is I think that is smart way for him to answer them that way. Because
Okay,
it's kind
so-
of like a lot of complication going there.
See, the thing is, you see, yeah, that's very good for him to come out, be diplomatic about his answers and all of that, right? But when a question is being asked directly, is this person for this thing? That's a work of a publicist cannot be for everybody. That's the truth. Yes, I appointed this person as the publicist. Okay, I asked him to be the publicist. He has written several things, and it is what it is. However, thank you all for doing what you know how to do best. You're all publicists. The truth is, you're all there trying to write things, trying to do.
Mr. Kekram, please just take it easy. See, now it's going to be your turn. Don't allow anyone to drag you. Just take it easy.
Hello, Queen Treasure. Let me finish, please. At that point, he would have said it like that, However, we are all doing the justice for Mohbad, whether we're talking about it, whether we're writing or not writing. Not everybody's writing. K-Crown is the one writing. Okay, there's a difference. He's the one writing. So, but that didn't come like that. And we've had that discussion already with Mr. Muiwa. We've had that discussion already. So nobody's dragging Mr. Muiwa. I don't want it to look like they're dragging him. But that's what it is. We said it. What I'm saying now was what I said to him. It could have been straight up. Yes, he's the publicist. But I think he was trying to be diplomatic because of the pressure coming from left, center, and right. But the truth has to be told. And so that's what he said. You understand? That's what Kirkland is saying. It's very sad. Let me tell you something, Queen Treasure. If I appoint you as, you said you're a caregiver, right? I remember you telling me, right? Right, Queen Treasure? Hello? Hello? Kirkland, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. I remember what she said, right? What she does. And you get to a point where I look at it and I need a caregiver, right? And there's something going on and you need a caregiver. Not everybody can be a caregiver because that's what she does. And if I appoint her as a caregiver, I should be able to say, oh, if somebody asks me, did you appoint Queen Treasure for this particular project as a caregiver? I should say, yes, I did, without fear or favor. That's all I'm saying. And then you can back that up because you want to please other people who are not, maybe probably don't like Queen Treasure because she's now the caregiver or something, you know, like, okay, but everybody we're still working together regardless of your title, regardless of what you're doing, we're still working together for the good of this project. We're still working on this, and God bless you. Thank you all so much for all your effort, and people will be calm with that. They will be happy with that. They would even know. And the perpetrators who are doing all of these things will take a back seat. I can assure you. So you cannot beat a child and tell somebody, don't cry at the same time. Please. This is not a problem, but I'm just saying that let us all be straightforward in what we do. Yes, diplomacy is good, but there are certain things that you need to really call a spade a spade. Hence, we are where we are talking about it right now. So that's my submission. And please go ahead.
It's not like I don't want to feel like
the bossman, sorry, I will let Anne say something because she's here. Please let me let her say something.
Thank you again for this clarification. Now, I'm just going to say this and let us understand this. This is a career that this guy has. And I think we understand what is called intellectual property. So for me, I have a background in HR. If I wrote a policy or a procedure for an organization and you come and undermine my work, I'm going to be livid. I use the word livid because that is my intellectual property. It's my intellectual prowess that was being engaged to get that out. Now, in an organization, let's say from an HR perspective, I make an employee handbook. I would necessarily not put my name there. I would just say the HR team. I wouldn't say Anne Asuko, but I work for an organization that pays me for that. But of course, on your organizational chart, I'm recognized as, on the hierarchy, this is the head of HR and this is her position, this is what she does. That's fine. Now, when you're coming down to doing something just out of, as I say, pro bono, you're just doing it for favors. Of course, if anything, you want to ensure that your intellectual property, your prowess is protected. And that is why so I'm saying this to say, understand the perspective of K Crown saying, oh, I would like my name to be on there. Because so that it shows this is what and I also see this of taking responsibility for whatever that publication, how it's interpreted and how it's read. It's just like you go to, if you have a post, you put something on Daily Mail. When Daily Mail had an issue with Prince Harry, they had to own up to because they took ownership. It's their intellect. They wrote it out. They cannot say, oh, no, it's not me. So we need to understand that perspective. Now, for me, what the perception that was created was, okay, you were trying to, forcefully take a position that was not given to you. And every other person who's on this platform who have been on other platforms over here who have had this, impression, which is wrong. So for me, I would say I'm not going to light the fire or, try to make it burn, but I'm just going to say this. I think to resolve this, it's best that maybe, I don't know, please it's just my thoughts. Maybe you guys put a meeting to Muyiwa and all the people involved, make your stance known, and they need to come out and apologize to say, okay, whether it's a post or something, sorry, we had a little hiccup, but this is not the situation. Because that post, the press release that came out to say Baba has not asked anybody to represent, I kind of tried to see it in two ways. I thought, okay, if they mean somebody going to represent them in court without Baba's consent, I thought, how possible would that be? does that have anything to do with the press release? So it was a bit jumbled up, and a lot of people would have been confused as to who was that press release addressing. Was he addressing K Crown, or was he addressing someone, the public lawyer, or any other person who was trying to come up with their own lawyer? What is it? So to me, it's good that it is sorted out in a way that whatever dent has been made to your image is corrected. As I repeat, from the intellectual property standpoint. Most people who work in a structural environment understand the pain this guy is feeling. It's painful, especially when you're doing it from a perspective of, I'm just doing this as my contribution towards justice, not like I'm getting paid. That would hurt. So that's what I would say regarding that. So, however it can be corrected, maybe I would suggest, behind closed doors, yes. But when I see Muyiwa, I have to say this, and I give credit to him. I saw him 2 times now on Westos platform, and I have engaged him and asked him questions, and he has literally cleared the fog, the myths around this whole information not coming out. He's been able to, and a little bit, I would say, because I don't know him very well, I don't know anything that's gone behind the scene. I'll just speak from the Westos platform. I've seen him. The questions I have asked, he has been blunt enough to say, yes, this is where we are, or this is not where we are. At least very concise that you can make somewhat, decision, or what do you want to say, thoughts out of it to say, okay, fine, okay, so okay, maybe I can help in this way, or maybe I can't help in this way. It's good. So why am I mentioning his name? If I see him again, I don't have any personal relationship with him. I don't, him apart from see him talk on Westos platform. If I see him anywhere there again, I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to say, please, I've got this question for you and you need to answer it. So if he's going to use that opportunity to clear it up there, good. Otherwise, if you guys resolve it prior to when he comes online on maybe Westos platform, wherever I see him, then that would be good. I appreciate what you said, Ryan Whispers. We need to understand this is a case that is actually bigger than what was envisaged from when it started, the onset. I would say it and say it again. At the onset, if we had got all our acts together, we would not be where we are today. So right now, every help, nobody knows it all. Every intellect, every, advice, every experience, whatever you have that can make us arrive at this justice, it is important. It is expedient that we get that done, because we can't be playing. The people on the other team, I see them as being a little bit somewhat proactive, because I was saying that I'm going to say it on this platform. I heard that Tolani lady say, you guys will never get justice. Wumi's on top of her game. And I just thought, okay, that's some hogwash. Someone is just talking. But I went today on Google and I found out that, honest to God, there was nothing about that girl. Everything that was on Google was more like the videos, all these things we do on TikTok. And it was supporting, in essence, it's supporting what Sahara Reporters is saying, that she's been bullied. And I was like, bloody hell, where are the posts of where she's saying, writing out to Baba disrespectfully? Where are the voice, notes of what she's saying to Baba, cussing Baba out? Where is it? That means, in reality, she's on top of her game. This is why I said, and I'm going to say, it's not because K Crown is here. Well, if anybody knows me, I'm a Capricorn. I don't really give 2 shits like that. I'm as blunt can be, because I don't need no favors off anybody.
Capricorn.
I said it, and I was clear, and I said, we do need to have a publicist, or we need to have people putting out things there, because there's a narrative. To be honest, I'm even beginning to believe that if she's trying to fight for asylum, she could get some, maybe not the UK, some other place, she could get some help somewhat. Because if you Google it, everything is coming up to
It's there.
To confirm the Sahara Reporters story of this girl is being bullied. That's just go and, as I'm speaking to you, go and open Google, type it out. She made of saying she knows a lot. That is not even on Google. You type it, you're not going to find it out. Somebody needs to take up that task. If you know how to put things up on Google, do it.
That's true. That is the reason.
Sorry, let me quickly say something about that.
Thank you.
Let me just say something about that, please.
Sorry,
hold on.
Just
That Google thing, please. That Google thing. When we're having that meeting that's about where I'm going to be publishing my articles. Now, let me just give them this freebie. Unknown to them, there are 2 ways people published on internet, and I've told Mr. Muiwa this, is even if it is Punch that is publishing, if they don't publish on their SEO, their search engines, you understand, they can just put it on their normal website or maybe their Facebook or their Facebook. Because of what you are paying to them, they will put it there. But if you are paying better or if you bargain better, they can put it on their search engine. That even that when you type on Google, it will appear. I told him this. I told him, but you know, I don't know. Gorexi has people that he has been negotiating with. I can tell you that every publication Punch has made, go and type it. Thank God you have said it on Google. You will not see anything against her. That is because they are not making use of the right. They are not making right use of the right search engines of the posting that they are supposed to make. That is just what I want to say about that.
Okay. To me, I just think, please, Ake Crown, I have to beg you, you know, you still have a heart for this. You know how to get this thing done. Please don't give up. As I said, let's try to resolve it behind closed doors. That would be great if it's possible. But I have said to myself, if I see Mr. Muiwa, because I really, really have to say for now, I'd say I like him. The fact that he's been honest somewhat with the answering of questions even today and yesterday. So if I see him again on Westo's platform, whatever platform, and I have the opportunity, I am going to bring it up. That is a guarantee. And I have to say this here, we are at the point where we are doing this justice for Mohbad. Let us be honest. Let us be straightforward. Let us stand for truth.
That one is true. It's true. You need to bring it out there.
Regardless, let us stand for truth, regardless of, you know, whose ox is God. Let's just stay for truth. And yes, but I also do not, you know, really like for us to drag ourselves online and stuff like that. I believe that we can sort things out if it can be sorted behind closed doors. Fair enough. But where apologies need to be tendered, let's do the needful. That's all I'm going to say for now. Thank you, Ryan Whispers.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for all your submissions. Thank you. And I guess we have it out there. We've all listened. We've all talked about it. And actually, they had a meeting, I think, with Mr. Muiwa. I think they've resolved it. And it is what it is. K-Kwan said he decided to step down, which he has. So,
No,
yeah.
you don't supposed to step
No,
down.
no. I actually think, see, in the meeting, I said, since the other party says that they have a lot of people that are actually interested in that case, and then we said, okay, it's best for him to actually step down. He actually stepped down.
No, please, because like it's kind of like everybody frustrated, like they are looking to know what is going on. That is how I see things. So please, he doesn't supposed to step back because, because I was in the same platform. They used to say that like Mr. Muiwa is not Baba family. I never know that Mr. because I know that Mr. Muiwa too. He don't know how to defend himself. So I'm always kind of like, I don't know what to say. I don't know. Please, K-Crown, don't step back. Please.
Queen Treasure, see, it is not a matter of maybe I should not step down or not. Nobody can work in a company that doesn't have your back. That is just it. No matter how my name is being dragged, I expect him and those that were there. Like I said, if you understand, if you see how Yeye Kudi was, you will understand better.
Take around. You know, I always interrupt you.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just trying. I'm not. Don't worry. I won't say about that. Don't worry. That's another day. So it's not a matter of maybe step down or not step down. You know, you just have to have my back. That's just it.
Right.
If there's a controversy out there, and I said, okay, you that appoint me, go and talk, and you are finding it difficult to go and talk, then something is wrong. If you are having a relationship problem online, and you are not telling, and your husband or your partner tells you, or you tell your partner, oh, she go and correct it, go and debunk it, and he refuses to do that, how will you feel? Are you going to feel secure? With
No.
all the brouhaha
Please.
that is happening, if by chance I went to coroner inquest and somebody attacked me, what would they say? It seems you don't know that. You see, it seems you don't understand that the level at which they put me is that you're on your own. That is it. You're on your own. So you see, and for the fact that all the things we discussed in the meeting, Gorexi went to go and tell York and Andy.
I do not like the way you're mentioning names. Okay, Crown.
Bros man, let me mention names. I'm not saying, I don't protect people like that. I don't protect people like that. I'm serious. Let me mention names. I'm not with them anymore, so I'm free.
No, please, I don't want us to fight. Please, that is the problem.
So you understand? All the things we discussed in the meeting, he went to go. Those two people were saying it word for word, and Gorezi was there. And the only thing Gorezi did not hear was when Mr. Miwa was asked 3 times if I was the publicist or not. That was what he said. He said that is the only thing he did not hear. And
I
the
even
next
don't
day,
know the difference of those people. Trust me, I don't
and the next day he went to go and be saying that the publication is about me too, parading myself as a publicist. Abba.
going.
And when they needed Prime Boy to help, they can contact me. See, Queen Treasure, it is not a matter of. I told Mr. Miwa, everything in life is about results. Everything is about results. If I put out a publication there that people do not like, you will see it. You will see the results. You will see the results. So it's better I step down. Let them continue. What we are talking about now, or what we have discussed even before this subject matter now, is still for the justice for Mohbad, because we have been able to establish the people that are behind Wunmi or not. So, and I'm still talking. So that is it. So it's better that way. Whenever we see that the Baba's image is lingering, they should know what to do about it. That is just it. So I rest my case.
What kind of people? I don't know. What kind of people we are dealing with on
Let me
this?
say something. No? I think the thing is, when you talk about the dragging, I think everybody, we've done our part, right? We've resolved this. If somebody did not raise this issue here, I'm sure you will not have been able to talk about it. Well, it is what it is. At the end of the day, this is the issue. Sorry, I have to bring somebody up. This is the thing now. Okay? I think some people just want to be, when you ask questions about what is happening with the justice for Mohbad, what's going on with the legal team, then they cannot come up and say, hey, let me say something. They start talking about it. They want to be that person, right? They want to be that person who will talk about it. That's just a problem. That's just a problem. Okay? In terms of writing and being the publicist is one of the issues that we're having, because some people want to be the publicist, but at the same time, they want to be the person that will come out and say, oh, I'm the one talking to Baba. I have first-hand information. I'm the one. It's now about the person that is close to Baba, the person that has first-hand information, the person that is talking to certain people, the person, that's what it is right now. As opposed to walk by Mohbad. What by Mohbad, and how do we get to putting our heads together to find what by Mohbad, and how do we get the inquest to go on, and how do we get the what's it called now, Brekete, to do what he has to do, and how do we work with Brekete? So what are the issues on ground with the DNA? What do we do? I know those are the things that they should be focusing on, not who is this and who is not this. We started first with the lawyers. Now it has from lawyer to PA. From PA now is PR, or from money matter to this. At what point are we going to stop? At what point? Please, I beg you, everybody. I think some people, their interest is different. Some people came to this TikTok to shine. Some people came on this Baba Mohbad thing to be relevant, to be seen as relevant. Or I don't know. I don't get it. And like I said, there's not a win-win situation. Somebody has spied. They've not even buried him. And it's been 6 months here. We're talking about publicists. We're talking about this. We're talking about that. May God give us the wisdom. May God give us the grace. Because it's not just about being a human. It's about also having brains and you having wisdom. Not just to talk and feel like I'm an authority. What I'm saying is the right thing. Please. And I keep saying not one person can fight for this justice alone. It's a collective effort. That's what it's going to be. I don't want to come here and I'm the one that is talking to Baba. You know what? Baba is that you want to be the person who wants to. That's the problem. Power dragging. And they're manipulating other people, using other people, bring a story up and lie, and then people run with that. Let's be mindful of what we do, And wherever we get to, and people are dragging somebody, please do your own research. Do your research. Don't just jump in and support them or start texting text messages. I just decided to let certain things go. I saw a lot of people do stuff. It's not fair. And I'm shocked to my bone marrow. Like, really? Ask. If you don't know, ask. Try and get to that person. You can also send them a private message. What is going on? Can you explain to me, please? Not just take it upon yourself and believe it. Hey, they said it. I'm on this platform today. Today we will drag this guy. It's not fair. These people that you are dragging, they're being dragged by the other team outside there. We miss people. It's not fair. Some people have deleted their pictures from this thing because of problems. It's not fair. There's no trophy. There's nobody. If you like, be the spokesperson for Baba right now. If you like, nobody's going to give you any award. There is no award. There's nobody that will give you and shake your hand and say, yes, award winner of the year. Nobody will give you. So let us stop fooling ourselves. You're only being called upon the street of TikTok to talk about what you know. You say it the way it is, and whoever is coming out to support and help in any way, shape, or form, and that's what I'm going to be doing now. I don't care who is enemy with anybody. As long as your intention is to help this justice for Mohbad, you and I are friends. Period. Period. It's not your only way. It's not your way. It must be my way. It must be my way. No. What is this person doing? And how effective is this thing? And what impact will this thing do? Just like we talked about Brekete. We all were all happy when Brekete came on board. Now we brought somebody that can still come out and talk about the justice for Mohbad so that you guys can hear firsthand too the things that they've allowed him to come talk about. And then the same very people who were there are the very people dragging him. I'll be next now. It's me. Watch and see. I'm going to be next. It's just very funny. But if you drag me, make I just the let on they know. Me say go drag shaggy. Come off on a body. Don't try me, because it's painful, and we come here and we pretend because we don't want problem. We okay, you know what? Let's just do it. Let it be kind. Let it be nice. But don't stop dragging people. It's just bad. And then you go with something was printed out, and you guys came on board and started saying, oh, including Prince K Crown. Oh, it's also for creep. Why? What's the jealousy about? If you want to be a publicist, it's very easy. Whenever they write anything from that side, bring it. Let all of us digest it. Go and write and bring it if it's easy to write. It's sad. K Crown, I wish you all the best. Whatever decision you make or take, it's totally up to you. I'm not in your shoes. You've been dragged, and I know how painful it is because we talk even behind the scenes. So I know how hard and how sad. And I've had meetings also with Mr. Muiwa. So, but it is what it is. We bless God. We pray that God will give people the wisdom to do this and open their eyes and their mind. And not just, in order to favor the crowd, we might end up not favoring anybody and not see what we're looking for. That's just the truth. We're trying to be diplomatic. In being diplomatic, you see people drag you, say all sorts of lies. I may not be there. Somebody will take it here. Ring whisper, they did this. Somebody came on Ring Whispers. Why don't you go and open your own this thing and do it? You can do it. Just turn it on. Put the camera on. Go ahead. Do what you have to do. It's free. It's open. We're here to analyze. We're here to say the truth. Sometimes I cringe. Like it's hard. Are we going to get this justice? And I know a lot of you people are feeling the same thing. I know a lot of us here are feeling the same. Are we going to get this justice? Hey, God, what is happening? What is happening? We're still waiting. But when the inquest did not come up, nobody said anything until it came up. When Berekete did not do anything, people were like, hey, Berekete now did it. Somebody did it. Somebody initiated this thing. And they dragged that person. Can't we even think? They dragged the person, and today she's no longer interested in this just, but she made sure that Baba got to Brekete. Please, let us take it easy, eh? Let us stop spoiling the people who are coming out to help for this justice for Mohbad. We all need each other. We all need each other. Please, I'll allow somebody else just go ahead with this.
Thank you very much, Lady Ryan. Thank you very much. God bless you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Like I've always said, thank you, Lady Annie. Lady Annie has been on this team for, let me say, 2-3 days now. She has been firing from us, Linda. I doff my hat for you. But let me say something, and I've always been saying this. I think the major predicament, justice for Mohbad, is that people are fighting for a fight of, let me say, a fight of no crown. Everybody wants to be the focal point. Everybody wants to be, I am. And I think this thing is setting us back in 1,000-fold. And I've always said it. Prince K. Crown has said something the other time, which is the SEO. I talked about Twitter the other time, maybe 2 weeks ago or so. And some people I think Abe Nation got the code or the memo that yeah, this is true. Because what I saw on Twitter is what I said on Lady Ryan live last 2 weeks or 10 days ago, and which is true. Every time the other can put up a narrative about Baba, it will automatically trend on Twitter. And either we like it or not, that place is the focus of the whole government. It's the focus of the police. Anything that has to do with Twitter, they are so quick to jump on it because they are seeing it directly, real life. That is it. So I see on Mohbad's birthday, it didn't trend. Whenever they put out a narrative, it trends easily. So and I begin to think, like somebody was saying earlier on, when you go on Google, when you search, true, that is the truth. Maybe there are some set of people who are attacking the stuff and bringing them down. I don't know. But everything about them is always up. Yes, good narratives on TikTok, everybody is talking, people are doing a whole lot. The good people with good intention. They are doing good work. Doing the analysis, bringing out different evidences every day, here and there. But the problem is, these things are not out there for the public to see. It's just basically maybe people just come, they discuss, they analyze, and that is it. Now, when people say we need to have people to be at the helms of affairs of that directive, that direction, like, okay, when we put up something, let these people be in charge of these things and put it out there the way it's supposed to be. But come to think of it, the other team, you hardly see them questioning each other. They are just like our other side brothers. I wouldn't want to mention religion now. They are always united. They just do things in one accord. I've always been either this one, oh, I'm standing alone. Oh, money issue. Oh, this one is this. I'm the one that has the access to this. I'm the one. So sometimes I go on so many different lives to just see different perspective, what people are really discussing. And I come to realize that everybody is fighting for different cause. Some are fighting for their pockets. But they are just like a chameleon, They flaunt something different in the surface, and beneath that, they are doing something different. So, and unless if you somebody that you watch nightly, then you could see through them that okay, then you will just reserve your comments. But to me, what I see is that there are a lot of people in this justice for Mohbad. Their aim is to sabotage the whole thing. Their aim is to just bring everybody down, cause confusion. And the more confusion they are causing, the more those things are setting the justice for Mohbad back. And the more so many people are laughing. You can listen to what the police said at that time. They say all those people on TikTok, all those people on Facebook, they are the one who is destroying this case. They are the one who make this case to be like this, to be like this, to be like this. Because you know why? There are so many people who claim to be fighting for justice. They are not fighting for justice. They are fighting for their pocket. So their aims and objective is to make sure that there is confusion always in the camp. And those who are standing, but they are not standing strongly, they can easily buy them. They, it's very, very easy for them to just say, you know what, you take this one, say this thing, cause confusion here and there, and everybody, some people will just pull out. And okay, now listen, when everybody now begins to pull out, man, I don't want wahala. Oh man, I don't want anybody to stain my garment. Oh, I don't want this one. So what now happen? Exactly what they projected will begin to manifest, because you know why? Gradually, the thing will begin to die naturally. And I think it's Annie that made mention of something the other time that, okay, if this girl's put in for asylum, yeah, definitely, because she has put out so many good narratives that if you are not following the case at all, you will just say, you know what, we are not going to allow this to happen to this lady. So simple, so easy. But sometimes I wanted to talk or blame the Baba team, and sometimes I have to withdraw back because I don't know what exactly is going on in that in Baba's camp over there. So, this one person will come out with different narrative and tell us this. Another person will come and tell us this. This one will come and tell us this. I think the only time that this case was a bit straightforward, quite all right, the people on TikTok got us to where we are right now. Because if not for them, maybe this case will have died down for so long. I think it was when the case got to Brekete. Maybe the case need a big focal points like that Brekete. Maybe with that there won't be, I want to be Oga, I want to be the driver of this one, I want to be the driver, I want to be the one that everybody will be focusing on, I want to be this, I want to be that. Nobody is taking, that's what I name it, a fight of no crown. Nobody is fighting for any crown. Nobody. But people have made it like, I want them to give me this, I want them to give me that because I'm the one that made this to be possible. If you look very well, those who their voice are very, very high before, they are beginning to slow down. They're beginning because of the attacks. Not even coming from Wumi Campbell. Not because of the narrative and attacks coming from exactly the same people that they are supposed to be in your camp and be at your back. So many things will happen. And those ones will sit down and they will begin to laugh. So this is what I say, a house that is not united. Maybe if these people wanted to be, let's say, 4 camps for justice for Mohbad, we have this camp, we have this camp, we have this camp, or 2 camps, or just one single camp. Maybe in that way, because united we stand and divided we all fall apart. Maybe in that way, things will move smoothly. But the way things are now, it's just 50-50. Justice might happen. Justice might not happen. If we continue this way, the people who are supposed to be fighting tooth and nail, with everything they have in their possession, with all the armory, what they are going to be doing is that they are going to be stepping back. That okay, somebody did it last year. There was a Moses, and this is what they did to him. They blah blah blah. Things will begin to change people's mindset. And I think when things are like this, that shows that something good is about to happen. But the devil will just create, that acrimony between the household, and a lot of things will just happen. Everybody will just, change. So what I'm going to say is that Prince K Crown, I won't say don't do what you want to do. Yeah, because a good name is better than, riches. I'm a Yoruba man, you are a Yoruba man as well. So when people are trying to, do that to your name that you've built for so long, it's something. It's something. I understand. It's something. So he never said he's stopping anything he has to do with Mohbad. No. Probably he's trying to step aside from that role. Then just be a normal follower and do the bit he can do, which we just have to allow him to, go that route. But what are we hard up again is this. Let's channel all our energy. If it is appeal or do whatever we can do to the police, to the government themselves, let us come together and lead this battle together. Don't let us, I don't understand the ideology of Nami make them see, Nami get this info, Nami get this info, breaking is breaking. Nothing is breaking anywhere. Nothing like I got hot this, I got breaking. Nothing they break anywhere. If the breaking news is not the final nail, forget it. Nothing is breaking. All we want to see is, okay, there's something like this has happened. They've served this letter. They've done this. They've done that. They've done that. Everything just ahead. But people going this way, going the other way. I was so pleased with Lady Annie Asukuo yesterday because I just have to start, praising her in the comment section and all those things because I love all her analogy yesterday and everybody was just giving it to, I think, on Westo Live or something, which is the truth. Some people are sticking their neck out for this justice for this guy, and most of these people are even in diaspora. You understand? And they are doing everything they could do to make sure that this boy gets justice. Not because of him. A lot of them don't even know the boy. A lot of them have not even probably come across his music before until after his demise. But because they feel that if they allow this kind of a situation to keep happening, it will keep happening forever. But if there is a way we can just set a precedent for one thing that, collectively, we can stop things like this, then everybody will be able to sit up like, okay, before you do something, you think twice. So all these devils incarnate, they can be able to, think twice. But a lot of people are there to just sabotage the whole process and destroy the whole process. That is human being. Naturally, that is the way we are. Naturally. And so many people have seen an avenue to cash out. An avenue to be the leader, to be the ogre. An avenue to, boost up their own profile. That is it. Meanwhile, I know a lot of people, yes, and I think 3 of them are here, who is that the only thing they want is proper justice, not money, not accolade, nothing. Yes, I can name 3 here. Not money, nothing, not crown, nothing. All they just want is for this boy to just get justice. Simple. And we all know the truth about this matter. We know exactly what to do. But we need people to be in the forefront to do this thing because everybody cannot do it. So that is where our collective effort now matters, that we need to come together. And if it is going to be that being in the forefront of so many things will affect that, then let everybody stand. Then let's be united in our voices. I think that is enough of my submission for now. So let somebody else talk. Thank you.
Super TV. You actually spoken well, and I would like to say something to. I want to add 1 or 2 things to what you just said right now. So, yep. So, you said something, and I would love to. I would like to add 1 or 2 things to it. You see, just one of us here. I can count how many times that I can count. I know that you also, it's been a long time. You have 9 hours of sleep, since for the past 5 months, I can tell you for free that I started sleeping well, not real well. Before I was having sometimes they have to force me to sleep. Yeah, Kudi, actually the rain is there. Sometimes they force boss man go sleep. And I know that there are a lot of us out there that find it very difficult to sleep at nighttime. From meetings to meetings, from brainstorming to another brainstorming and all stuff like that. So I don't know Mohbad, I don't know Aloba, I don't know anything. I'm a private person. All my social medias were private. My job doesn't allow me to do the public thing. I had to go back on social media, myself and Round Whisper. We started talking. We just find ourselves talking about it. And that's just the way it is. So now, I am for justice for Mohbad. And I know we all for justice for Mohbad. We have different ideas, different ways of dealing with things. You know, my own way is different from your ways. But that doesn't mean that we're not going the same way or the same route. I mean, the same direction. All right. So there are some people that have done great things that we don't even, their names don't even have there. I keep telling people, you guys just wake up in the morning, you just saw Baba Bobada Berekete. You don't even know how Baba got to Berekete. You know? And because people don't want to start dropping names, or it's like, yes, we do this, we did that. There are some people that made Baba to be a Berekete. There are people that made it possible that made Baba and the entourage of Baba that went with Baba to be a Berekete. You know? So it's not because of making from accolades or people saying that, yes, now we do it. We all fighting for justice. We did it. We all did it to make Baba to appear at Berekete. We all did it. Now, we're in the show of Berekete because I didn't really want to say this. That's this I'm about to say right now because I consider it being petty, but I think I have to say this because it has, the person has said it to me, to my hearing twice. And I kept on hearing it again. I think I want to address it right now. But it's very pity. It's very, very pity. Very pity. When I call into Berekete's show is a public space. Anybody can call into that show. I didn't call into Berekete's show to make or self-acclaim that, yes, the boss man and blah, blah, blah. I called into Berekete's show as the justice for Mohbad. So I don't know why me calling into the show turned around to be like someone saying that I only call into that show to show off myself. Well, if you say so, that is your own cup of tea. In case if the person is here, you can listen to me. All right. Berekete's show is an open floor. It's an open ground. Anybody can call into that show. You could have called into that show at that time. I guess the show went off for like 2 weeks, every day. Any one of you could have called into that show. But I didn't call into that show to show off myself and all stuff like that. We all call into the show as the justice for Mohbad. And boom, and that was it. So I don't know, the person said, I called into the show and I was trying to manipulate the honorable president. Now, how does manipulation got into me calling into the show? Maybe the person doesn't understand the word, the name, the meaning of manipulation. I don't understand. I will put that aside. So that's why I said that it's a little bit petty, but because the person used the word manipulation, that's why I try to manipulate when I call into Berekete program. So now, moving forward, we all here, we need to support one another. I'm human. I'm not perfect. All right. There are some things, there are some mistakes that I made in the past and all stuff like that. And there are some things that I did in the past that I would do it again and again and again. You know, and I'll do it again. And I do tell people, my squad, I said, before we dabble into the justice for Mohbad, I do tell people, if you want to drag, I'm not a man that is scared of being dragged. This is one of the things that we've looked into, that we're going to be dragged. Now I'm bringing that to my face now. If you want to drag, if you want to screen record, please go ahead and do that. This is the boss man right now. So if you want to, and those of you saying you want to see the best face of boss man, this is the boss man. So if you want to drag, we prepare for that. Okay? So if you want to drag. So it's a normal thing. If you want to go for justice, if you want to be on the front liner, they're going to drag you. Yes, it is. It's a normal thing. But does that mean that you should not say the truth? You say the truth. But the thing is this. For justice for Mohbad, for us to get this justice, because this thing is divided. That's just the honest truth. Too much politics going on the board. Too much politics. Now let me break this thing down. I know a lot of everyone have been saying, oh, Baba Mobile's team, why are you doing everything underground? Why are you doing it? There's a reason why we're doing this underground. There's a reason for everything. Why we cannot come on board to say so many things. Number one, there are some things that some of the bloggers come on the social media to divulge to people. These things that's supposed not to. There are some things. There are some informations that are supposed to be kept away from the social media. But we always come up because we want to be the first to bring this to the people. You say things that you're supposed not to say. There are some things that are actually meant for social media. There are some things that are supposed to be kept away from the social media because you don't want the other opponent to hear what your next move. I'm not saying the team. I'm not part of the. In case you don't know, I'm not part of the Lega team. We, Lady Ryan, we're not part of the Lega team. We have a squad. We have a squad, okay, that we work together, and we're only just opportune to talk to the Lega team. So if you're thinking Bossman is part of the Lega team, I'm letting you know right now, I'm a part of the Lega team. I am just opportune to be close to the Lega team. All right. So that's just the way it is. So now, the reason why you've not been seeing people coming on board, the Lega team coming on board to say things is because we just don't know. Things we say in the meeting, how we get to the public, we don't know. When they say some things, how we get out there, we just don't know. There are some of our bloggers, hosts, that there are some things that they're supposed not to say, they bring it to the social media. And then the other team, the opponent, make use of that. And then before we know it, they attack. So it's like, okay, we don't know where this thing is coming up, where this thing is, who is bringing all this thing to the media, who is doing all these things and all stuff like that. Like I said, there's a lot of politics going on here. There's a lot of politics. I'm boss man. I don't need no position. Once we get a justice, we get a justice. All what we need is we have a structure, Mr. Miwa, and whoever is going to be the publicist. There's a need for a publicist. We cannot allow or condone how this other team are bashing our team with our Baba Mobad. Something has to be done. They have to be a professional. They have the knowledge of what it takes to tackle these people because enough is enough. It has enough of basketballs and we are not going to respond. We are tired of they attacking and we responding. When are we going to attack? When we Baba Mobad attack, at least for one time, I think for once. These people will be, every time they attack us like this, we are going to be the one running, etasketa, looking for how we're going to respond. When are we going to be the one to throw the missile? When are you going to throw that missile? And you allow this other guy, girl, other party to be throwing missile at us. And when we said we have publicists all this while. So where have they been all this while? So why is it that when Kekran came up on them, there's not a problem? Moving forward, he has stepped down. Wherever the publicists that they are talking about that they have, they need to go and bring that publicist. And the publicists need to start work ASAP and start writing to debunk all these things that these people have put out right there. Twitter is there, we need to invade that place as well. Instagram is there, we need to invade that part as well. All what they've said, negative things they said against Baba Mobad. There's a lot of work. We need a lot of work to do. We have a lot of things to do to make sure that we clear. Said Super TV, you said there was a Moses. Yes, there was a Moses. There was a reason why Moses backed off, right? And there are a lot of people that are on the front liner, and I can tell you for a fact that today they already backed off. They backed out. Why? Because we're not getting it right. We are not getting it right. And if we continue to go this way, I promise you, we might not get this justice. We might not get this justice if we continue to go this route. And this politics that is going on, these politics or whatsoever need to end ASAP. I'm not going to call names. All these things need to stop ASAP. SAP. I don't need no names. I don't need to build anything. But this politics going on in this regard, in this justice for Mohbad, need to stop. Thank you very much. I'll leave the floor for someone else to talk.
Thank you, Bossman. Exactly what I said is what you just buttress. Exactly the same thing.
Let me allow somebody else. Hello, can you hear me? Supervise. Let me allow.
Okay, Lady Ryan.
Hello, let me let Brekete here.
Gaza.
How are you?
Okay.
Hello, Lagata.
Hello, my sister.
Are we quarreling?
Young Whisper.
Do we
No,
have a fight, bro?
no, bro. We can never fight. We can never fight. We can
No,
never
because the
fight.
other day you were walking back down the street. I saw you with your glasses. You were looking on top notch. And I was asking you to come up, and you were like, you know what? Ain't today,
No,
girl.
I'll tell you. No. I couldn't come up. That's why. Sorry. How are you? Young
I'm
Whisper?
very well, thank you. And you?
I'm not too bad. Queen Treasure, Prince Cake Crown, Abenation, Anna Sukwo, Abadie, my sister, traditional newbies, the boss man himself.
Yes, boss, sir. Respect.
I greet you, Super TV. I greet you to all the comment section. God bless you all. You know, we love you all for fighting for justice, and justice we will get. I've been here for a while, and I must confess that I know what is happening in this justice for Mohbad, character-wise. Things. Prince K, you have said so many things tonight. I cannot deny the fact that 85% of what you said was the honest truth. And me as a person, a lot of people don't like me on TikTok because I'm always trying to fight for the truth. I'm always want to fight for transparency, you know. But I'm going to say Nigerian mentality, I'm sorry and I apologize in advance. They love fake people more than the good ones. Moment you are honest, moment you are being plain, moment you are saying the truth, they will never like you. And this is the thing that is happening now on Justice for Mohbad. We are asking people who was in the house, what happened to this boy? Who fired this guy? Come out and tell us the truth. But look what is happening. Propaganda, conspiracy, covering lies, hiding truth. People can't come out and say the truth because they know that only thing they can do, they want to hide the truth. They want to join the conspiracy. They want to deceive people because that is what we are good at doing. But God is very, very patient. He is very patient because sometimes we wonder why things cannot be done the right way for once. And Prince K write-up, I was aware of everything. I compare and contrast what was said in the press conference and everything, and I was surprised. When all the saga of Baba spokesman, this, that. One thing I noticed about this justice for Mohbad, I always say that we are all affected in a very different way. Like we just don't, we are not into this justice the same way. A lot of people have different meanings to justice for Mohbad. A lot of people have things to hide. A lot of people are doing it for their selfish interests. And you that are coming out to do it with your clean heart, with your mind, with your chest, you get crucified because they are going to classify you as one of those who are chasing clout, who wants to be relevant. But still, they are going to say we are fighting for justice. The moment you actually, Mohbad came to all of us differently while we are all in this justice since September the 11th, 2023. I have been in this justice for Mohbad. And not just been in there. I have been a great observant, and I understood the left and right, up and down of this justice for Mohbad. And you see people will envy you because you're opportune to talk to the legal team or to speak to Baba himself or to be part of the front line. You have people with no life, association of husband killers dragging you, and you still have people that are actually devoting their time, energy to fight for justice, still be part of the people that will come and drag you, that will come and crucify you. What's bad if I say, okay, yes, I want to be Baba's spokesman? If I have the ability to do it, if I have the time to do it, it's all collective effort. But I'm not going to mention name tonight. I have learned so many things during this cause for justice. Prince K, I'm going to address you personally.
I'm with you.
The first time I heard about you, I'm not going to go deep down on it. I have nothing against you, I believe you're doing your part. It was doing that prime boy scenario. And I know the effort before I even get to talk to you or whatnot. I know the effort and all of that. There's one thing I want to advise you. Just take it easy, my brother.
All right.
Res ipsa loquitur. The truth will always speak for itself. Because moment people see that you are doing something good positively for this justice, they will backbite you. They will go and form rebel. They will go and form people, use people against each other, say this, that, well. And people just feel entitled. They believe they have this spirit of entitlement, that they deserve it. There's a lot of dark words happening in justice for Mohbad that you can ever imagine. They will say, Lagata, is you that know everything? Is you that Hayekinikan? Is you? Because when your mind and your conscience is plain, you will see the light.
True.
You will just sit down like this in darkness, and they will come and on lights. But on justice for Mohbad, Prince K, let me tell you something. A lot of people does not even want your energy. I have adopted that ever since. When you look at some people's personality, you look at some people's words, it's not about being bragging or anything. But this is a sense of, we need to understand that some people does not even want your energy. They will come on panel. Some of them even have a very good how to talk. They speak very good. They speak very good. Some will use she for he for she. Some will use for. But because they want to make themselves relevant, They want to make themselves really, really important in this justice. They want to be, it is me, I am the one. And that is the mistake a lot of people are making. And you that you're trying to do it with a clean heart, do you know that it looks like it's similar, right? Because you're trying to use your pure energy to do something, and they are doing it for something else. And they will believe that, you hear some people saying, those people are trying to outshine me. I will not agree. I will go and call Mr. B that is closer to Baba. I will go and call Baba's lawyer. I will go and, don't mind that guy. They want to hijack they will plan so many things behind your back. And it's happening. Like there's somebody that's going to be giving it a trophy. Is anybody going to get paid for this? I don't understand. So when you realize this thing, my brother, they will come up. They have 1,200 followers. They can come to the panelists. But deep down, when you look, or even God just expose their being to you, my brother, you just keep quiet and say, oh my God, avoid see finish. I saw everything that happened. I was aware and I witnessed it all, both offline and online. Some people have developed hatred because I saw a sister that started her own life with Bossman and with yourself, and they see that when they come, they will say, Lagata, how are you? They will greet me. Is that headache? Lagata went to Yeyekudi. Is that problem? I am going to Yeyekudi's 50th birthday in April. I will be there. So make gonna go die now before that day. I will be there, like live and direct by the grace of God.
By God's grace.
So now when you see people of like minds
Going, we're all
that are doing something, doesn't mean because I don't like Rain Whisper, I can't go to Bossman's life, or because I don't like Prince K, I cannot go to Asuko's life because Asuko and Prince K are talking, or they are friends, or they are in one team. I'm not in Rain Whisper's team. I'm not in Bossman's team. Have they done anything wrong to me? No. I have a mind of myself. I can digest and understand people in my own way. If somebody come and tell me, Rain Whisper, he's Oleo, she's a tifo, she's this, she's that, okay, to you, right? Has she stolen from me? No. I don't hate anybody that does not offend you. If you go and hate somebody that because somebody hates somebody, and that person now eventually is your helper in future, my brother, you will work out. And this is the thing. This is the problem we Nigerians. This is what we have. And for those who have escaped a long time to go to travel abroad to the outside Nigeria, they have different mentality. And see those that just left through this independent whatever, they are yet to adapt. And that is why they are having the same problem. But by the time they realize, they will understand that there are certain level you need to understand about LIFE, life. Very important. But my advice to you, Lord, if you are there in the FYP, you are listening, we need to change our ways. We need to change our ways. It's very important because it will not take us anywhere. Then Whisper, this problem that is happening on TikTok with Justice from Obad, a lot of people are getting tired.
True.
And it's not because it's the big case. It's because there are so many manipulators out there. There are so many wicked souls out there. And because the world is so dark, they don't like the people that say the truth. But you know what? Once your mind and your conscience is clear, that is the only thing you owe yourself, my sister. Your conscience. Because don't get me wrong, go. They too that they are doing all those dirty work. Their conscience always buy them. Oh. They will not go and drink shekpe, baraga. They will walk up and down all the platform. Talking like they have a karagbono in their mouth. I will have to be the first person to say this. They don't know me. I want my name to be known. I want to blow. This, it is crazy, my brother. But please, whatever your conscience do, your spirit, follow your mind accordingly and do what you have to do in your own way of understanding. Do you get, my brother? So
Thank you.
me, I know what I'm saying, but I will not mention names. They know themselves. But above all, anybody that is fighting for justice for Mohbad, that you know yourself that I got this thing that I'm doing. I'm spoiling Prince K. I'm spoiling Lagata's name. I'm spoiling Bossman. I'm spoiling Whisper. I'm spoiling Queen Ote. Abi Nation. You will know yourself that this thing is it true? This thing that I'm saying, they are going to meet Baba's representative. They are fueling it. They are lying. A lot of things is happening behind closed doors. Prince K. That's why you will see that they will agree that you are the one that is going to be spokesman for Baba 1 minute. Another minute, no, it's not to. So there's no coordination.
At all.
There's no understanding. In as much as we are all fighting for justice, there are still a lot of people, because of whatever position they have given themselves, they make it look like we are all useless. And it's not the case. Brother, not be everybody will go school. Now in Sabi Buko.
True.
And a lot of people just believe that, you want to outshine me. I shine on justice for Mohbad. A lot of people just believe that, this one is jealous of me. He want to shake it. Yes, there is jealousy in this justice for Mohbad. Don't get me wrong, on the wrong side. Do we need that? We don't need that. And those people that are doing it, they should continue. By the time God will expose and slap you in, you will now have understanding. Because it might take a long time or a long while for your shame to come. But it will come. Keep doing it. Because we need a proper, organized team for this justice for Mohbad. And it has to be with good intention, good mind, fighting for justice without any selfish interest. I've said it before. They should go and bring Ailala water. I whisper, I don't know if you know that water. Ailala, Edo water. Everyone fighting for justice in the front row should drink. They should drink it and swear.
Have you ever betrayed?
They will run away. They will not do it. I challenge them today. I am prepared to do it, even if it's against my religion. That this justice from Obado, I am fighting for it with my mind, with my whole conscience, with one mind. They will never do it. You see a lot of damage controls, left and right. But when you pick it out and tell them the truth, you will hear, he's jealous. He's a guinea con. He wants to kill somebody. A lot of lies, propagandas. So, my brother, we will not stop.
At all.
Whether they say bad things about us or they say good things or whatever, thank you.
Just stop.
We are not going to stop.
That's
We're
for
gonna-
people.
We're going to fight for that justice for good. Lagata is now with Team Bossman. They have their number. They talk on WhatsApp. They say Kinikon. Bossman, have I spoken to you in a week or 2 weeks? You know, people are just crazy. They just think they will hide under their username and password and talk jargons, rubbish in their mouths. If anybody come out tomorrow and that person is fighting for justice for Mohbad, my sister, I will support the person. If I believe that person is fighting for justice for you, why not?
Timmy Lageta, what does you talking to boss man? What does that got to do with justice?
That doesn't matter. Even if I have to talk to him every day.
That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, what's that?
That's what I don't understand. That's what I don't get.
So even if we
But
have to talk every day, what's the big deal?
I don't understand. I don't. That's why I'm telling them that I'm going to be at the
Lageta,
Equity.
I've never
I'm going to
spoken
be
to
at the
you.
Equity.
You don't have my number. I've never given you my cell phone
Doesn't
number.
matter, boss.
And I've
No.
never
They don't
spoken
have
to
to know
you.
that. I have Lagata's number. He
No,
has my number.
I've never
Even if
spoken
I
to you
choose to
on
talk to
WhatsApp.
Lagata every day, it
Henceforth,
doesn't matter.
henceforth, we start talking.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Why not? Why not? You know. So please,
There
for
you go.
all the comment section, all the justice followers with good spirits,
Lagata, we're having coffee tomorrow morning. So
no,
there you go.
no problem.
Yeah.
So please, comment
And when we get
section.
to your Equities party,
There you go.
Live
We are
and
going
direct.
there.
Don't worry. We'll do live from there now.
Would
You
you like?
understand? We'll do live from there. So, you know, let us try and be guided. Let us have understanding. Certain things in life, we need to verify things. If there is no proof of everything, you know, just Prince K, me, I know what happened. Though. Maybe I will talk to you later after the show. But
that did happen. I was the one cutting cake round not to talk. A lot
I
of stuff
know a
going
lot.
on. You know, when we keep saying that there's a lot of things that we can't come out to say, you know, there's a lot going on. People playing politics. We can, I swear, play politics too.
They're playing.
Play,
That's the word. They're
but if you
playing
play
that
politics,
politics.
guess what's going to suffer? Justice for
Yeah.
Justice for Mohbad suffer for
But
it.
please
And
let us stand together for justice for Mohbad. We will not, because Prince came and ran whisper. You know, if you fight with a pig, you're only gonna dead yourself, right? We don't need to pay attention. Let us just continue doing good work as you're doing it individually, collectively. Let us support each other for justice. Just because some people don't never let anyone bring out the worst in you. You know, pay no attention to them, give them no relevance, and let's continue to fight justice. Like I said, and I always say that, my sister, nobody's going to collect trophy for this justice, even when we
No,
get
no,
justice in the end. It's
no,
for
no trophy.
it's for
No
everybody,
trophy.
there's no trophy.
everybody,
There's no World Cup
everybody,
anywhere.
everybody
We're
would have
all
to.
winners.
What
Same
award?
thing.
If Baba
There's no.
Mohbad wins,
It's
No
not that
award.
you're
it's
winning.
me. It's me that have Baba Mohbad's contact. It's me that spoke to the lawyer. It's me that wrote this one. No, everybody, and this is what is killing the justice, because a lot of them don't have that common sense. That sense of humor is not there for them.
It's not.
Hey,
You know,
Team
and
Lagata, it's not as if, sorry to cut you, it's not as if we or don't even have Baba Mohbad's number. I have Baba Mohbad's number. I was the one that connected Yekudi to Baba Mohbad.
K,
I have never called Baba Mohbad
Please, K,
once.
Baba
I have
called
never
his number
connected.
out on. Baba called his number out on a radio interview now.
Can you
No.
imagine?
So you understand. But people, that's why I said that people just feel that they have sense of entitlement that is killing them. Do you get? You know, so this is the thing, Prince K. We know the truth, you know, and they themselves too. They know the truth. That's why I said their conscience will always bite them. So don't let us, you know, pay attention to that. I can only tell you that because I have reasons why I'm telling you that. It's gonna work. Do you get? So at some point, things will come to fix itself. Don't bother yourself, my brother. I saw how they are dragging you, how they were pulling you. You know, even your beard was pulled because they're saying, he said it's justice for Mohbad, he's Baba spokesman, and that's the headache. And Prince K Crown, you know, get body over they pull you as they go chop apple so that he go feed the heavy. You know, so
If I
please,
get
guys,
body, If I get body, they go see talk now.
So please, guys, comment section and wherever you listen to, some platforms are just really toxic and it's really, really not nice, you know. And I just want us to stay focused. Let us fight for justice. A lot is happening, and these people are using so many distractions, so many narratives to direct and divert everything, you know. But we will not give devil a chance to come into our midst and, you know, cause a lot of havoc.
Gaza, I've actually, Keiko have actually stepped down the position of publicist, saying they said that there are other people on the line, on the queue. Let them
Imagine
bring them up.
on the queue.
Yeah, let them
Imagine.
bring them up.
Is it a job interview? Have they submitted their CV? Bossman, have you seen their CV?
In fact, we don't know.
Oh my
See,
God.
there's no point. See, there's no crime in when other people are capable of doing that. But all the time when Wumi was given Baba Mohbad Bazbos, where were all these people? Where were they? When we were looking for our publicists, where were these people? Why is it that when Kekran step up, that's when they start coming up, showing faces that okay, yeah, they want to be publicists. Why are they attacking him? Why? Because somebody came on social media to say that who is a publicist? Who? I don't know. See, because someone came on board to you ask someone has a personal vendetta against someone, decided to call Kekran out and saying that he's not does not give any one of you the right. People need to ask questions. Did they ask questions? They all just took that whatever on social media and they started spreading it like that. And we have our man that was actually that's supposed to shed light into these things. He was the one taking this thing and spreading it around and using it against Kekran. What is wrong is wrong. I told Kekran, we're not going to talk about that now, but at the right time, we're going to talk about it. There is a right time. And that's why we decided to address this issue right now. So that's just the way it is.
Anyway, we've talked about it.
Coco, Jamie, we're not going to forget about anything. I don't understand what you're talking about here. Okay? We are here to address issue. If you are not okay with it, vamos. Straight up.
Okay, so the thing is, we've talked about it. I think K-Crown wanted to. Someone asked, and then K-Crown wanted to address it, and we have. I want to say a very big thank you to all the panelists here. We're not bringing the live to an end. We just started actually. First, I want to say thank you so much to Bossman, Prince K Crown, Abe Nation, my sister Anna Suko. God bless you. Every time you show up, you show out. Thank you, Trading New Bees. Thank you so much. Super Vibes. Thank you. Brekete Gazakin. Thank you. Black Velvet, you're here.
Trading.
Black Velvet has not said anything.
No, he's here. That's why I'm waiting for him. I want him to say something. Hi, Black Velvet. Hello, can you unmute? Black Velvet.
Good lap you now. Leave her on mute now.
Black Velvet, I'm sure you have a lot
I tell you,
say.
you go mute now. Good lap you.
Yes, good to be back on this wonderful platform. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Justice for Mohbad, I salute you. I salute all the panelists. First of all, my sister, Rain Whisper. Thank you. It has been long, Abby.
Wow.
Well, it is well.
It is well.
I salute all the panelists. The boss man, me, I don't know what I do. You just throw me like bad habits. It's okay. It is well. It is well. Prince K Crown, I salute you, my brother. Thank you for reaching out.
Thank you. Yeah.
I sincerely appreciate that outreach and that effort. I thank you very much. Abe Nation, I salute you. Erekami. Oh, Erekami. Anna Sukwa, I salute you. I salute you. Well done. Well done. My sister. I appreciate you very much. Trading Newbies. Super Vibes TV and Berekete Gaza Kingdom, I salute you. Everything I wanted to say, everybody has said it all out loud. I don't want to dwell on it. And I think Risque Crown, I think you and I chatted the other day. The insights that Lagata shared, I think you should take that to heart. We know that there are Judases within. And the sad part is that the unity that we're supposed to have together for this team, Justice for Mohbad, it's sad that we don't have it. But that's the nature of human beings. That's the nature of human beings. You know, there are so many people that are in this justice, but are not in there for the right reasons. And I think as each day passes, those people are getting exposed. And there are so many people, not everybody like me on TikTok. It's okay. I'm Black Velvet. Not everybody, because people that know me, they know I'm not afraid to call a spade a spade. I will ruffle feathers because at the end of the day, for me, I want this justice to be served. And this justice is beyond just Mohbad. It's for humanity. It's for our generation, our future generation too. So there are people I'm not afraid to call out. And I was there on that day when that came out. And for me personally, I did not know what I know now. But now that I know what I know now, it makes sense. And I felt like, first of all, the way the conversation came about, it felt like it was a setup. And the way the response was, it was very political. And I want to encourage you, maybe you have stepped aside or stepped down from that publicist role. It is okay, use your wisdom and judgment, but let me just implore you. We need a professional in that role for very many reasons. And I'm not going to call names, and I can call names. And some of you that have heard me on platforms before, you've helped me drag a few people. There was a time I was asking tough questions on the people around Baba Mohbad, and people were telling me, "Oh, why are you?" I know why I was asking this question, because I can count on many instances where the people around him have shown their unprofessionalism. You understand? Bossman, you know what I'm talking about very well, because you and I have stayed up late night. We've talked.
I know, we know now, long time, yeah.
You know, we go way, way back, so you know what I'm talking about. There are so many people, and the one concern that I have, Priske Crown, I don't know if it's too late. The one concern that I have is the people that are around Baba Mohbad are very, very unprofessional. And my concern is that if we don't surround that man with the right people, those same people around him might jeopardize this case for us. That is the one concern that I have. Because I've said it in many, many platforms, many, many times. 3 things that I've noticed on some hosts and the people around him: pride, ego, and greed is the reason why most people don't want to submit themselves under one house and speak the same language, because everybody wants to be the first one to come out. They want to take the glory. There is no glory here. The glory that we all deserve is justice for Mohbad, to hold those that off that light accountable and put them where they need to go. Everything else is secondary. There are a lot of people. I did not have TikTok before. I have never been on TikTok. My kids have TikTok. My partners have TikTok. My business partners have TikTok. I've never had TikTok before. It is because of Mohbad that I came on TikTok. And I'm not trying to be relevant. I'm trying to use my own little voice, rub minds with like-minded people like you, to be able to ask the right questions, to be able to put the right attention to the right issues, so we can facilitate this justice and redeem the time. Today is 6 months. 6 months is it, and I'm not trying to be relevant, but I'm here to ask tough questions. I was privileged to be on a platform with my sister Anna Sukwa and Mr. Muyiwa came. I think if it wasn't for me and her and one other person, it would have been a very, very rowdy experience, but we were able to control that platform to ask intelligent questions and coordinate the questions well. And he was able to speak intelligently. There are hosts out there, because they don't have new information, for good reasons. And I'm glad, Bossman, I credit you for mentioning that earlier on. People are concerned there's no new information coming to the public. They're not comfortable that the team is working underground. Please continue to work underground. There are some hosts out there because there are no new information coming out for them to, I wouldn't use the word analyze, for them to generate traffic to their platform to get engagement and monetize. Those same hosts that supposedly are justice for Mohbad are causing division within the team, making narratives such as there is negotiation going behind the scenes, this and this and this and that. Oh, Barakata is not doing his work. He started, he was very hot, now he's lukewarm. Everything that I wanted to say has been said. The only thing I would encourage us to do is let us stay focused. Please, if there is any way, I know the people that are being referenced. I have dragged some of them, even as of Friday and Saturday. I dragged 2 of them. There were questions that I asked, and the response that I got was, "Oh, let's not focus on that." I was appalled when I heard that. And one of them decided to go back to the drawing board and ask some questions. Because of distractions, we have lost focus on some important things we should have been doing from the onset, but we're here today. So the only ask that I have, Prince K Crown, I don't know if it's too late, Bossman, Ryan Whispers, everybody here, those that are privileged to maybe have access to the legal team of Baba, I don't know, because again, there is politics behind this stuff. Please, let us try to surround this man with professionals. I cannot overemphasize that point. You cannot have a cook represent you as a lawyer. You cannot have an accountant represent you as a medical professional. You have to have the right personnel for the right position. From a branding perspective, I will tell you honestly, I'm in diaspora. From a branding perspective, Baba Mohbad is not showing up well from a branding perspective. And that is because of the lack of professionals around him. My sister mentioned something earlier on, which I want to really, really hone in on again. If you Google Omar Wumi's name on Google, if I was on the other camp, if I'm playing devil's advocate, and somebody's trying to paint a narrative to supposedly get asylum because she's being bullied, if you go on Google and Google her name, it fits the narrative. You will not find anything, any dirt on that particular girl on Google. Whether their team is smart, they know what to do or whatever, you will not find anything on her. Why am I saying this? You mentioned something, Prince K. Crown, about SEO. I am very, very familiar with that. Whether you decide to stay on board or you don't decide to stay on board, maybe you can still advise whoever takes over. That is very, very important. From a branding perspective, globally, Baba Mohbad is not showing up well. It is thanks to people as well. These are things that we need from a not only branding, social media, marketing perspective. We need that from him. I'm just concerned that the people around him either don't know what they're doing or are incapable or are just there for their own selfish interest. When Berekete said that social media
was used to finish Baba.
Huh?
He said social media was used to finish Baba.
Yes, social media has been used to finish Baba, but also that social media can be used to redeem his image as well.
Of course.
It is social media. It was because of the outcry in social media that brought this case out to the public, that made Mohbad to be exhumed. But I will also agree that certain hosts on social media have, to some extent, jeopardized the case. But it's not too late to salvage it. You understand me? So for all of us that are fighting for the real reasons, don't be distracted. We might not be majority, we might be minority, but let us stay focused. Let us try to like what did my brother Barak of the Gaza Kingdom said? If you fight with a pig, you will also be dirty. Let us try to for lack of better word, let us be the bigger person. Yeah, let us be the bigger persons here. We know these people. We know the politics that they're playing behind the scenes. We know. Let us not play in the same sandbox as them. Let us be the bigger person. Let us, in our own way, try whatever we can to make sure we are putting the right foot forward, whether that means putting the right people. By the end of the day, you can lead the horse to the river. You cannot force it to drink. I am here for the long run. I've taken breaks here and there for my own mental health. I was traveling with my family. I was doing business trips here and there. But I don't charge my energy. I don't charge my energy already. So maybe you don't want to call out names in public, but for people that you know you can trust, that have a say, that have a voice, my brother, give us information. You know, people that know me. I will not be afraid. I don't drag my brother here now before, boss man. I don't ruffle feather with them small. I'm not afraid to drag anybody for the right reasons. I will drag anybody. I have dragged some people. I'm not afraid of that. We'll all die one day. It is how well you live your life and the legacy that you leave behind. That is all I care about. So, my sister Ryan Whispers, I am happy to be back. Thank you very, very much for the opportunity.
Good to have you here. Good to have you
I don't
back.
want to put my spiritual hat on before I begin to go on the spiritual journey, but I'm very, very happy to be back again.
Yeah,
And
we're happy to have you back.
I'll just
You
mute
know?
and observe for now. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, justice for mobile. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks. Very powerful. And this is what we're talking about, teamwork, coming together, rubbing minds, and trying to get the best possible way to seek for this justice for mobile. Like I said, no one is an island. That's just the truth. We talked about using Twitter. And that's the thing, though. Nobody's going to do it now. We hope that once we get someone that is interested that can do it and use Twitter, someone is not just going to come out again and say, oh, who asked that person to do it? Please, let's just try and help each other. Let's work together. It is going to be a collective effort. And that's the reason why we're here right now. I'll definitely be letting somebody else talk. Trading, I haven't heard your voice. Hi, Trading. What's up?
Oh, hello.
Trading.
Yeah,
What?
I've been listening to
Are you still
everything.
driving?
No. I'm back home now. I took my son for soccer practice.
Okay, how was your day, though?
My day has been good.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Hope your son is an Arsenal fan.
Um, my
Tai,
husband,
Chelsea fan.
husband is an Arsenal fan, even though you know how it is. They will say, "Oh, wait, he's been brokenhearted so many times by Arsenal." He's scared to admit
But
it, but yeah.
we are topping now. We are topping now.
I told him this weekend we watched the Liverpool game. I said, I hope they stay up there. Time more because it's 5 more games, right? I really hope they do.
Yeah.
It'll be nice for them to win it. Yeah. Anyway, thanks to everybody, Mr. K Crown. I'm familiar with this situation and everything has been said, so I'm not going to keep on dragging it. There's really no need. But
Yes.
I appreciate you speaking your truth, venting out. Sometimes it's really good to do that. And, that's nice that you did. I also read in the comment section, somebody said Brekete mentioned Justice for Mobile a couple of days ago. Because I know some of us have been wondering, like, is he still on the case and all that? But apparently he did, so that's good news. That he said that he's still on the case and he's waiting for the 10 weeks. So this is good news. These are some of the things we should be sharing, right? And rejoicing over.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to mention that
Yep.
for those wondering, like myself. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't really have much to say. I'll be in the comment section.
Anyway, there's not a lot to talk about,
Yeah,
truly.
yeah. Trading. You
want to.
made me to remember. You made me to remember something right real quick.
Okay.
Boss man,
In
top
reg-
movie is in the
huh?
boss. Top movie is here. You might want to have one or two things to say.
If you just want to say something, you can come up and say something. So, trading. There is actually, in regards to the Barbara's team, the Lego team, there is actually something they are working on. All right, that is actually a good news. Okay, and when that comes, and then we have the permission to say it to the media, to the people, we will let you know. But we don't want to bring it to the social media now, and then everything have to be well perfect. And when when we get it done, then we will come to the media to let you guys know. Okay, something good coming up.
Black Velvet. Thank you so much, and Lagata, thank you very much. There's something there's a word you took out of my mouth, really, because when you were talking, that was what I wanted to use to respond to your statement when you are saying that the people surrounding, Baba Mubad and maybe the legal team and the rest, and what you said was that you can force the horse to the stream, but you can't force the horse to drink water. And that statement also is what I'm just going to use to answer it logically. That even if you have 10 million professionals, you know, you can still force a horse to the stream. You can't force a horse to drink water. You know, people like Lady Ryan and Bossman, we understand that code that even if you put 10 people, 10 professionals, 1 million professionals around, you cannot force them to drink water because certain things have been, like that of the SEO I told you about. I talked to him about it, and that was when he asked me, that I should publish one of the articles, on my own link because the initial agreement was that Grezi was going to do negotiation. So then I think when he has not spoken with Grezi at that point, he asked me to go ahead to check my own link, and I told him that it's on two faces, and I think money was the constraint as far as he was concerned. The money was a constraint. But what I'm just trying to say is this: um, there are several things that have been pushed, you know, not even from my own end, apart from even social media stuff and anything. There are several things that have been pushed, to the table severally, consistently, and it's as if it's not, you know, that is why I said you can force a horse to the stream, but you can't force the horse to drink water. You should understand that. So that's just what I want to say.
Yeah, I understand that per K Crown. Maybe we can take this one offline, rub some minds together a little bit, and see what we can come up with. Okay, if that's okay.
I think that's okay. I think if we all work together, we'll definitely see this justice for mobile. I think there's another dimension that we have to bring to this, a new twist. Because I keep hearing, you said something Black Velvet when you said something about people around him, people around Baba Mubad, people around. I don't think, I think we're all around him. I think we're all around him. He doesn't make those kind of decisions. He has his lawyer, you know what I mean? And yes, he's been influenced also by some people around him, like you said, but we are all around him. And like I said, it's a collective measure, right? Collective effort. If you have something you see, you want to, like, you think that the legal team should know about, of course we'll welcome that, you know what I mean? Like, let's talk about it. We're not, there's no, I just don't want that word, like people walking with Baba, people walking with, you know what I mean? Like, it's becoming, for me now, it's getting sour. like it's really sour right now. You understand? We're all working, and we should all be able to work together. You know, once we're here and there's something that I don't like about this, I'm going to talk about it right here. You know, and then if I have someone that can take it there, let's get the person to take that word there. We're all working together. It's what we want to see that we will see. You understand? We're helping out. Sometimes there are some things they can't see that we can see on ground. You know what I mean? So there's no, we're all team Baba. That's the truth. If you're fighting for justice for Mohbad, we're team justice for Mohbad, all of us. So I would say this and I'll say it again. You know, like my sister here again, I'll say it like Anna Suko has come to say certain things. We've written them down. You know, Abe Nation. I just want a situation where we can all put our heads together. If we feel a certain thing is not, you know, something is not happening the way it's supposed to be, then let's talk about it together. Let's look for that solution and then take it to the legal team or whoever is in charge. You know what I mean? Like Mr. Muyiwa, you know, let him know this is what we think. This is how we should go about this. This is our own suggestion. What does he think we should do? You know, or send it to the legal team. What do they think legally? Is it okay for us to go ahead and do this? Blah, 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 blah. You know, things like that. We should ask, you know, and work together. I think it's about time we start working together, even here on TikTok. That's the truth. So that thing of people around him, we all have to be that people around him, because we talk about this day and night. We come here, we talk about it day and night, you know? So yeah, I think we're all team working around him.
Yes, that's a great point, Ryan Whispers. So let me use an example. Like someone like Mr. Muyiwa, as experienced as he is, he's a humble man and he takes feedback into consideration. Like when Anna Seko and I were on the platform, we engaged in, he took some notes down, he said he will bring it back to the team. That's the kind of thing that we want. There are some other people, and when I say people around him, I'm talking about the immediate people closer to him than us in the public. Some of those people are very, very stubborn. Even when you're giving them good ideas, instead of them assimilating that ideas and maybe marinating on it, they will just give you pushback right away. They don't listen to understand first. They just listen to respond. So yeah, I take your observation to heart. Very good point as well. We need people like Mr. Muyiwa that, you know, can take feedback, go back to the drawing board, and implement some of those things. These are the kind of people we want to be sharing ideas with. And I think Anne mentioned if we can have Mr. Muyiwa come out often just to touch base, not to give us updates, just to answer questions, get the public's feedback, bring it to the team. Things like that will help a long way versus the other people that are too stuck in their ways, even when they don't know what they don't know.
I don't know the other people. That's the thing, though. I don't know the other people working with Baba or the other people close to Baba. Sorry that I had to interrupt. Like, I don't know those people. You know what I mean? I only know Mr. Muyiwa. I really don't know those people. So I don't know who they are. You understand? Black Velvet.
I understand. I don't want
said.
they know their name.
Sorry.
Go ahead, sister. Go ahead.
Okay. You know, like today, Black Velvet, I don't know, Ryan Whisper, if you guys were on Westo's platform, it was really, I mean, it was refreshing. At first, this morning, I was mad because I saw the punchline, you know, of the response, and I just thought that was so, like, it didn't have a punch. Like, who writes that? You know, it seemed as if it was like a family, you guys are just trying to settle families' cause in a very amicable way. And I was pissed off. And so I came on Westo's platform and I said, no, it's wrong. You know, it at some point it took some time before, you know, people got to see it. But finally, you know, when I don't know, I think they came on, some other people came online and they were like trying. I'm thinking like, please don't make stupid excuses when you haven't done proper research. But when Mr. Muyiwa came on, the way he clarified it, Black Velvet, you were there. The way he clarified it, I was like, okay, at least you're acknowledging the fact that there's no reason or no ground should you address this Trump as Mrs. Aloba. For God's sake, you shouldn't accord that decorum and that, you know, courtesy when this girl has constantly blasted this man. I mean, you name it. She has said so many horrible things. And so it was very nice for me to hear the man. For the first time, I just had so much respect for him. When he turned around, Mr. Miwa, and said, yes, that, they agree, okay, it should have, come out this way. And then also saying that the court, what did he say again? He said the court, what's that thing again? What's that English he said? About the court, whether register or
Order?
something.
The
That's where
court
they got
order?
the name. Sorry?
Is it the court order that was
No,
served?
yes. He was saying that the reason why her name was spelled as Mr. Loba was because of the what did he say? The way it was recorded, something about how they filed it or something like that. And
Okay.
so they just took it from there. But
Yeah, he was
he had
referencing
taken thank you, something, yeah, but he had
a
taken
court
note of it.
order, something he got from. I wasn't even clear if it came from Falana's chambers or one of those petitions or something like that that reference Wumi as a
I
lover.
think he was saying that it was referenced like to the way it was, when they go and file in their names in court or stuff like that.
Okay,
I think basically
okay.
that's what he was trying to say.
Yeah.
But most importantly, the point to take out here, he did admit to the fact that it was a blunder. And as soon as he said that, honest to God, all the anger in my head just cleared. I was like, okay, this man is sane.
Yeah.
He's reasonable. He's taking feedback. And I thought, okay, good, because I thought, how you come and give me some bogus crap about traditional marriage that is not registered in the customary court? Are you having a laugh or something? And even if it's the case, how are you going to accord such respect? You're sounding so nice to a girl who talks like that. So it's most of these things. I mean, I to me, honest to God, Black Velvet and why I just hope the guy keeps coming all the time, because men, it was like two disparities at play.
Yeah.
The first people who were talking
He comes out to clear the air. If you have any questions, you ask him. But we all, like I said, and I don't know, I just want to say this over and over and over. We all have to do what we have to do to get that, so that I just don't like that thing where people are asking questions and they do because they don't know. You know what I mean? They don't know. And so when you're giving the wrong narrative out there, you're giving the wrong information out there, people run with that. You know what I mean? So if you're not, will I use the word close to, Baba Mubad is not the only person now saying Baba Mubad, Baba Mubad. It's not Baba Mubad anymore. It's now the team for the Aloba. That's the legal team working with the Aloba family, the people who are working with Aloba family. It's a lot.